Why should I follow you? Why should I trust you? Why should I buy from you? You know, these are the type of questions that are related to the E of the Better Business alphabet. Hello, my name is Kamran Akbarzadeh, founder of Dream Achievers Academy and author of award-winning books Leadership Soup and Get What You Want. And today I want to talk about the E of Better Business alphabets, which is part of this series that I've started, Better Business Tactics. And every week on Tuesdays, I come live stream on LinkedIn, on Facebook, YouTube, and talk about one of the letters, right, alphabet of the Better Business. And today it's all about establishing authority. That's the E of the Better Business alphabet, establishing authority. And when you establish authority, then that can answer those questions that I ask. Why should I listen to you? Why should I follow you? Why should I um, trust you? And why should I buy from you? Now, the question is, what are the signs that you have established an authority? And there are some signs. One could be that people start to notice you and they follow you. The other sign is people see you as an expert in your field, as an influencer. You don't really need to be expert to everyone in your field. You should be looked at as an expert. People notice that, people follow you, people ask you questions, and you kind of influence them at certain level. And again, not everyone in that field may follow you or be influenced by you, but you have established a level of expertise that you get noticed not only by people that are in that field, but also by other experts and authorities in that field. And they may see you as competitor, they may see you as collaborator, and that's how you start to build your platform. Now, the question then would be, one, how can I be an authority? How can I establish authority in my field, in my business, and how long it takes? The first thing that I want to say, that authority, when we say, as I mentioned, it's really not an absolute term. It's relative, and it's in your niche, in your market, about your audience. And you can, over time, when you establish authority in your field that could be small, then you gradually branch out and reach more people, the way that we talked in previous sessions. Now, when it comes to how long it takes, really that's going to take some time. It's not that someone becomes authority overnight. And if some people become very visible out of a sudden, if you really go back and study them, you notice that it's taken them years, and until they really become the person who they are. They've gone through the process, and it hasn't been easy. If you interview the experts and authorities and so-called gurus, you notice that they've gone through the process, and it hasn't happened over time. I've been in the business for the last 10, 11 years, and still I'm learning and still I'm teaching. And it really takes time if you want to, for people to get to know you more and follow you more and listen to you and buy from you. But you should never stop, because you will notice that when you do that consistently and you have the commitment, you notice that your followers grow, people attend your sessions more, and that's why it comes over time. Now, when it comes to how, I can give you a formula. It's like this triangle, right? So at the top, the authority requires you to have enough knowledge. So you have to have really knowledge in your area. You have to know enough in your area for people to say, oh, okay, so he has something to say. And sometimes even people have that aha moment when you talk about something that many others also talk, but you deliver it in a way that they understand. So that's the knowledge part, that you have to have enough and sufficient knowledge in your area of expertise. And that's possible by studying, by doing research. So that's the part. The second part of authority is to have confidence. You have to be confident in this area. And the higher the confidence, the higher the likelihood that people really see you as the authority in the field and start following you. Many people might have the knowledge, but they don't have the confidence. And that's how they give up. And that's how they, after some time, I say, no one's following me, no one listening to me, no one's buying from me, just because you haven't established that. Either you don't have enough knowledge, or if you have the knowledge, you don't have that level of confidence. And the third component of authority is about adding value, being able to teach. Now, many people have high confidence, they have the knowledge, but they cannot transfer the knowledge. They cannot teach it well. They cannot add value enough to people. People cannot get it because he or she is talking at this level, people are at this level, and there is disconnect. So if you are really a good expert that can transfer the knowledge and establish the authority and influence others, you bring that level of knowledge, break it down, and bring it to this level that people understand. Then you take them with you up, and that's how you see that some people who are very young, they become authority in the field because they can really deliver it very well, and they can show the value in a way that the ones that have been there couldn't. So the adding value part is really important because that generates leads, that generates customers, that generates also visibility for you. So now when it comes to adding value, it has to be continuous and on a commitment basis. So consistency and commitment should be there, not that you just come and add some value and then you go away and no one hears from you, because this consistency and commitment, as I talked in previously, it's really key. And when I go back and review my own journey, I see that in many cases, not in many cases, but in some cases, I haven't really been consistent. And that's why I've started these series to be more consistent, to show up more, to be present more, and that way people will notice more and more, and they see that I actually can add value, and also I can teach them and help them to take their life or their business to the next level through the knowledge and through the value that I can add. Now, when it comes to what are the channels through which we can add value and show that you have the knowledge, there are many ways. So one way to establish authority and add value through the knowledge that you have is by writing a book, right? So some people say you become an author. So you write an ebook, you write a book, publish it, or you create a guideline, a cheat sheet, something that really shows people that you have enough knowledge and you've done research, you've studied, and you are now you have written that, and they can kind of download it and use it, and they know that you have done that, and therefore they follow you. The other way is to create a training, right? So you may write something, but you may not, right? You may be able to create some videos and then uh, take people through that training. You may do that through coaching services. You may do that through other ways of teaching, even blog posts. You study, you gather knowledge, you create also material or framework that people can go through, and then you start um, creating blog posts on a website, and then you post on social media, and then you bring people to your blog post and you can offer them something. So that's how you start to position yourself as an expert and authority. And it takes time. Over time, people notice that, follow that, share with others, and that's how you can reach more and more people. So for me, when I go back and reflect, it's been really um, the book, the two books that I've written, although I've created several other documents in the field, and also lots of blog posts. But the main points for me have been the two books, Leadership Soup and Get What You Want. And also now with this series, which is more like training and being there and answering questions and providing some framework and tactics for those who are in business and want to take their business to the next step, that provides more of the expertise and authority in the business side. But just consider your own field and then see, okay, what I have done in my field, how I have shown my expertise and authority in this field to people who are in this field. Have I had anything created, or I've been always follower myself? So when you see those people who are in um, multi-level marketing, or they are the ones that are in affiliate marketing and only sell other people's products, or they're kind of resellers, they cannot really establish authority until the time that they teach others how to become affiliate marketers and get passive income. An example of that is smart passive income owner Pat Flynn, right? So he's one of those authorities in this field of passive income generation through affiliate marketing. That's how he started. He really built that, and many people started follow and trust him. And then he started creating his own products and services. And now he has, like, really in both sides, especially in podcasting and the products related to that, and also creating products like books and courses. So it can start from somewhere, but if you really want to take your business to that next level and get really noticed well, you should think of how you can establish authority in your field. So that could be by writing something, could be by teaching something, but you also have to have that enough knowledge to deliver it, and the delivery of that should be in a simple way that people can really understand, grasp it, and implement that. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share. One of the ways that I always suggest to people is that when even if you have written book, or you have some customers or followers, uh, create some short videos and answer people's frequently asked questions. Let's say come up with um, 5 or 10 questions that people normally ask in your field, and then create short videos, 3 to 5 minutes, and answer those questions one by one and post them, and have good hashtags or good keywords for people to, when they search about that, they can follow and find that. And the other thing you can do, in addition to frequently asked questions, answering those through videos, you can also think of, okay, so what else people need or want that they may not be aware of them, and then uh, help them with those areas. And those could give you some feedback that could really put you on that authority um, level faster, because people may give you feedback on that and say, oh yeah, really, that's exactly what I needed or wanted, and it's great that you have shared that, and they follow, and then you can come up with a product or service to help them take you to that next level. Okay, so the E of Better Business Alphabet is about establish authority. So think of it and see how you can establish authority if you don't have it yet. If you have the knowledge and if you are adding value, but you don't see that much of interaction, maybe the confidence is not there, work on it, and speak with confidence and show people that you can definitely help them. And that's my message to you. I can definitely help you take your business to the next level. And to start, go to the Better Business Tactics Facebook group, become a member of the group, and we take it from there. Thank you for watching this video and this live stream. Feel free to post your comments, to ask questions. I'll be there to answer. Until next time, live the life of your dreams and make a difference consistently. Have a great day.